So you're getting back into photography, and the D3400 is what you chose. I like it. That's a dope little camera. Maybe it's not so little.
Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation.
What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Ramon, Lifestyles Defined. Welcome back to another episode of AMA. If you're new here, how this works, you ask your question in the comment section down below and we answer it in upcoming videos. Today's question comes from Hassan T. Shout out to you, Hassan. Thank you so much for being just an awesome member of our community for so long now. Hassan has been following us on our main LD channel where we talk a lot of tech and stuff. If you guys are not sure about that, hit the description, hit the links in the description. You can check that out as well. Thank you so much, sir. I always appreciate you. And his question is, nice video as always, Ramon. So I have settled on a Nikon D3400 to get back into photography. Your thoughts? Well, first of all, I had to do a little research on this guy because I'm not too familiar with Nikons. I don't know, for some reason, and it's funny how that happens, right? Whenever you're getting in photography, I think you land on one of two runways. Either you get a Canon or you get a Nikon, and there's no real specific reason. I guess it's just the marketing that grabs you. You know, you watch basketball, you see Canons all the time, or you watch wildlife photography and they always use a Nikon. You know, it just grabs you. So I was just grabbed. I gravitated towards Canon. So that's sort of where I started out. And I always had a Canon PowerShot, the little guys. Those are so dope. But anyway, I wasn't, or I would say I'm still not too familiar with the Nikon stuff. So I had to do a little research. And from what I gathered, the D3400 is just about Nikon's mid-range camera in the DSLR world, and it's a dope little camera. So from my points that I liked about it is obviously it's a DSLR and it has a big ass battery, and that thing will last forever. For someone like myself who's squarely into the mirrorless world, that is a luxury I don't often enjoy, so that's good. It actually comes with Nikon Snap Bridge. One of the few cameras they have that actually has that feature. So Snap Bridge is it's just Wi-Fi, the ability to transfer the images from the camera directly to your phone on the go. And from what I can tell, the dopeness about it is it sort of just does it automatically. But the reviews are all over the place with that. I mean, they vary so much. Everything from this thing's great, it saved my marriage, to this thing's terrible, it never works. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Your mileage may vary, but I think it's still something dope in theory. It has decent video. It's shooting about 1080p 60 frames, so that's good. It's got a large, well, not a large, it's an APS-C sensor, but it's got a large megapixel count, 24 megapixels. And I say that's large because my full frame Sony has about 24 megapixels. So the fact that they're squeezing that out of an APS-C sensor is pretty dope. It's got 11 autofocus points, so that's good, and shoots about 5 frames per second. I think the only thing I really didn't like about it was it didn't have a touchscreen. So it kind of makes doing video a little more difficult, but not a big deal. I want to emphasize to you, I think this is a good place for you to be. And its competition over the Canon side would be something like maybe like a T7i. I think it would be a T7i. And these are the mid-range cameras, so you get great sensor performance, you get great features, you get some good glass you can put on there, your lenses, and you get a nice solid feeling camera. I think it's a great place to start, especially with the prices I've been seeing this thing at. Made me almost want to pick one up. I don't think you can go wrong here. I actually like this direction you chose. I don't know if you strategically planned to get back into photography in a DSLR and you intentionally avoided mirrorless. I think that's interesting, but I'm also going through a similar path for my lady. I have a T4i here, and my goal is to have her learn photography on the DSLR. And what I like about DSLR first, then mirrorless, is there are certain things you do that make you aware of the technicality of photography, and it will heighten your appreciation when you get over to mirrorless. You know, things like the EVF and checking your exposure live, and something a little more light and compact. I think all that's pretty cool, but I like the idea of starting with a DSLR. You know what I mean? Back to basics, back to difficulty, back to technicality, and then you can graduate from there. So I think this was a wise choice, man. It's a dope camera. I went on Flickr and I checked out some of the images that came out of the D3400. And this is a more than capable camera. And I know you've been watching, so you know the mantra. Pay no attention to your camera. It's the glass, it's the lenses that make the difference. So yeah, you'll be fine with this. And I look forward to seeing some of your work. Hassan, make sure you join the Facebook group. It's in the description below. I want you to interact with some of the other boys, and we can get in there and help you out any questions you have, or even just inspire you to keep going, man. That's what that community is about. Thank you so much for your question. Anyone else, you can just hop in the comment section below, join the conversation, help Hassan out. Anything you think he needs to know about the D3400, please, we're all ears. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, check out our other channels, links in the descriptions below. My name is Ramon. I'm out of here. Peace. If I had to describe Lifestyles Defined, I would say it is a dream come true. To have a platform where we can talk about the things that we love, and we can share with people who also love the things we love the way we love, and just have conversations that matter and go back and forth and grow as a community. It's been a pleasure. It's been a dream, and I just want to thank everyone that's involved for rocking out with us.